Cork's hit music station Red FM 104 to 106. Boyzone from 1996, as we just found out. That's Picture of You, and there's a reason we're playing it. I've got Brian and Keith from Boyzlife here in studio with me. What an honour, lads.
All right,
hey,
how's it going?
Not too bad. Why this honour? Were you just passing? You said you'd drop in, say hello?
No, we've been friends with Red FM for years, man. We drove all the way down from Dublin just to be here with you this afternoon.
I'm not going to lie, I saw the red lights in the window and I got a mistake.
Oh, we've started as we mean to go
Yeah, well, you
on.
want to see the guy standing in front, and I couldn't understand why he pulled over.
Mr. McFadden and Mr. Duffy, Boyzlife, Cork Opera House, Friday, 5th of May at 8 p.m. You two will walk out on stage, yes?
Yes, we will.
And what will happen?
We'll sit down very quickly with a bottle of wine and a bottle of vodka. That's what we do.
Until there's a key change and then Brian stands back up again.
Yeah, I stand up on cue. No, we sit down to start. Well, no, we don't. We stand first, we sing a couple of songs, then we sit down, we have big screens, and we show you a lot of old footage from both Westlife and Boyzone, and we kind of tell stories then to go with those videos, and then we sing the hit songs that go with all the stories.
And unmercifully slag each other and probably all fellow band members all the way along as well?
Nobody's safe at our show. Nobody's safe.
Audience-wise, is there a lot of Q&A-ing going on? Do you bring anybody
we've
up
never
stage?
done the show in front of an audience before. That's a bit of a that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Hey, what an idea.
No, we just
I'll
hire
take
venues and we
30%,
go and
thank
pretend that we still wear what we was. Audiences are it's different generations. You've got, like, in the UK, we toured the show all last year in the UK, and you know, you have audiences coming in that, like, literally grannies, mothers, daughters, nieces, all different generations coming to see the show, and it's nice. It's a very up close and personal show. We're talking about all the times in Boyzone, the different people that we perform with. From, you know, in Westlife obviously it was Mariah Carey, and you got to work with Claudia Schiffer, and
yep.
I got to work with Pavarotti and Gloria Estefan, Lionel Richie, and we just tell the stories of our lives, growing up in the north side of Dublin, then getting an opportunity to travel around the world and perform with some of our heroes. So it's a little step down memory lane. An
example of what we would, like, stories we'd tell, like Keith shows this video of when Westlife did a duet Mariah Carey, and it's a slow-mo down version of it where you actually see me, I think the word is ogling Mariah Carey's memories.
Ah, I see. A little fixated where you at that.
I was a little baffled.
I think I remember that, actually.
Oh, I remember.
I remember going, look at your man. We know what he's looking at anyway.
You could hardly blame him, though. Those puppies look great.
Wow, thank God we're past the watershed on this show. Did she notice, and was she happy at the attention?
Of course she noticed. She was doing a duet with 5 young boys. She didn't wear that low-cut top for no reason. She knew what she was at.
Wait, that was my point, to move the conversation along, wasn't it? Not to go down deeper into that particular story. Listen, both of you, in terms of Boyzone and Westlife, they were incredible careers. Was it a shock to you guys when you look back at all of what went on? The number ones, the tours, the Mariah Careys, the Claudia Schiffers. I mean, it's nuts.
Well, you look at the success that both bands have, you know, and it's because it was so worldwide for us. We'd always look at bands that successful as American bands like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or even people like Michael Jackson. You know, people who kind of had that success. We're all American. So I think, you know, obviously it was a lot different for Westlife, because when Boyzone started, there was no Irish pop act. You know, we had U2 and the Cranberries and maybe the Corrs, but we never had a proper big Irish pop act, and they changed all of that. So I guess when Westlife came out and we started becoming successful, it wasn't as weird because we knew Boyzone had done it, so we were kind of following their footsteps. But for them, it must have been bizarre.
Well, I think it was, although it happened very quickly, it was a slow progression, because we started off playing in nightclubs and we played anywhere. We played in barns and farm sheds and on the back of trucks at the at the Rose of Tralee.
And initially, even with the late and everything, I mean, people in Ireland at that time took it as a bit of kind of like, what's going on here? And then the next thing, it was like, what's going on here is like worldwide success. I was like, oh, we knew it. We knew it.
Yeah, well, you can't blame anybody for not thinking we were going to go anywhere. But yeah, obviously we went on to sell over 30 million albums from that performance on the Late Late Show. But that Late Late Show performance is one of the shows that myself and Brian show on Boyzlife. So we show this is where we started, and then we show a clip shooting to the RDS where we played the 75,000.
Yeah.
So it was, the
progression was incredible.
You see,
how slick it got and how professional.
But the moral of that performance for me is that what you take from it is that they were just very, very clever, because they knew if they did that performance that it could only ever get better. You know, I think if they'd have come out straight away with Picture of You or No Matter What, it would have been where you go from there.
We worked very hard to get that so wrong. You know what I mean?
It took hours of practice. Yeah. Lads, the Mams on Sunday, do you have any plans to treat them right and show them how much they mean to you?
Well, we're going to be in the Fair. We've got our first concert of the whole tour in the Faroe Islands on Saturday night. So we'll be travelling in late. So I guess it'll have to be a late evening dinner with the mammies.
Yeah. Look, we're very close to our mammies. They're very good to us, you know. They're the one people in the world that will always put up with us. So we have to make them feel special on Sunday. So no doubt we will organise something for Sunday evening when we get back from Copenhagen.
To be honest with you, I think us not being there is probably the best gift for them.
Look at her singing along. She's just tweeting us in there. Hey, we see you, Grania. What's Grania's number?
She's singing. Look.
I don't know. We see you, Grania. Oh, look, she's even getting weepy.
Watch. She really went for this. She's like on the head. She's giving it the whole shake of the head. She's mortified.
Come in and sing with us. Cork's hit music station Red FM 104 to 106. Westlife and Flying Without Wings. There were tears shed in this studio. There were also tears shed.
Grania, look at Grania. Sing every word.
Grania Mornan, my God, she should be on The Voice.
I know I say what they call it Red FM. I've never seen a redder face in my life.
That's because Grania, our head of sales, tweeted, "Great day for my office this evening, watching at Dave McCardle interviewing at Boyzlife Tour. On at Cork's Red FM, boys are looking great." We then looked over at her, singing along at her desk, getting a little weepy, and the next thing the two lads here, Brian and Keith, were hanging out the windows, roaring at her. Brilliant. So I guess we'll have to have a pair of tickets for Grania.
Absolutely.
There you go, Grania.
Backstage passes, dressing room passes, the whole lot, whatever she wants.
Friday 5th of May at Cork Opera House, 8 p.m, Boyzlife on stage. We'll give away a couple of pairs of tickets in a moment. Do you wing the show, or do you have it prep before you go on?
We have a kind of a set routine of what the beginning of the show is to the end of the show. And we've got maybe 5 or 6 kind of topics that we would discuss, but every night is different, you know, and you can kind of judge it from an audience. Sometimes, you know, we'll tell stories, the long version, because you can see people are into it and they're laughing, and then some nights maybe people just are not getting into the story, so we'll do shorter versions, and it just changes. It's all down to the audience, really.
And in terms of songs that you do on the night, how does that work out?
Again, some nights we could do 12 to 15 songs, and then we'll look at each other, and there's part of the show where maybe we do 3 songs in a row, and if we're just not digging it, we'll just look at each other and go, we'll scrap the next one, and we just sit down and tell a story. Pretty much.
Which is a great part of the show, though, because obviously between both bands we've over 20 number ones. So, you know, if people are coming along not knowing what to expect, and then they don't get to hear the song that they love, well then at the end of the show we have a medley of 18 songs that we've mixed mashed together. It takes 20 minutes to sing and the audience love it. Everybody gets on their feet.
You love it as well, do you?
We put all the words up on the screen like giant karaoke, so it's like the most kind of advanced karaoke.
We stand with our back to the audience because we don't know the words either.
Did you want the other lads involved in this? Are you disappointed that they didn't jump in on it?
No.
Are they disappointed now?
We did till we realised that 2 people splitting the money over 10 is probably a lot.
But what's that thing from that?
Oh yeah, the guy, when the wife says to the husband, which would you rather spend the night with? A, your wife, or B? Oh, you had to be there.
And I guess that just sums up the kind of crack that people can look forward to at Cork Opera House Friday.
Like we said, it's different every night, you know. Some nights, Friday nights and Saturday nights are crazy when we're on the road because people don't have school or work the next day, so they have a little tipple. And then they think it's Gogglebox Live, and we're sitting there listening to them instead of the Box Live, and we're sitting there listening to them instead of them listening to us. It's great fun, but then you get to a school night like a Sunday or a Monday, and it's all a little bit more reserved. And myself and Brian get to actually do the show properly, you know. So, do
you have to bring out comedian-like techniques to halt hecklers in their tracks?
A little bit. No, sometimes we've actually kind of got to act like a bit of a teacher, and we've got to tell them to kind of, cue us, please.
Quiet down to the back, or we're throwing you out. Although that would be a great story if it landed work.
Oh no, we had in Belfast. We had to get police in to actually lift a man out. He was that drunk.
That's true. They got handcuffed through the reception of the hotel, and out they went. You know, all he kept on saying is, "Sing a song. We don't want to hear a story. Sing a song."
I was trying to prep stories with you beforehand, particularly if there were any Cork-related stories from down through the years over your careers. Do you have a good Cork story to pull out of the bag? Please tell me.
Yeah, I can't tell you mine because mine involved kind of being a 16-year-old in Trebolgan, and I can't really tell you that one.
Well, that's where both of us holiday this week, isn't it?
12 o'clock in the morning in the playground.
You didn't pee in the pool, did you?
No, I didn't pee in the pool. You wouldn't want to, sure the waves would smash you back in the face.
You'd be flying with that wings then.
Hey!
Hey! So Cork Opera House, Friday 5th of May, 8 p.m. Oh, hang on, will we reveal the answer to the thing? Because what I loved most about the little chat I had there with our celebrity mom was a certain someone across the desk from me thought they knew who it was.
Yeah, I did.
Hiding under his cap right now, so he is. No, do you know what? We won't reveal who it is because I want to play out one more time and give more people a chance to potentially win a €500 shopping voucher for their mum.
Oh, that's lovely. What a fantastic.
What's the best thing you've ever
Is
done?
Mother's Day on Sunday or is it on Saturdays? I can't remember this year. What is it?
Brian, is that a little hint?
What is it? I don't know.
Well, you got it wrong a minute ago, so stop trying to backtrack.
Even now I got it wrong. I'm only fun.
Over the years, lads, right? Over the years, with all of the moolah that you guys made with your number ones and your tours and your this, that, and the other, presumably.
Yeah, I gave them to all my ex-wives, so.
Well, may well be true. What's the best thing you did for your mum?
I think.
I'm not saying like Rolex. It had to be something like massively expensive, but you know.
So sometimes the best things in life are free, and we had to spend so many years in our career away from home just to turn up on the doorstep of our mother on Mother's Day with a bunch of flowers and bring her out for dinner. That's all that needs to be done. A bit of thought that goes into it, you know. It's all about the thought.
I used to love being a kid when Mother's Day was on, because that's the one time a year we go to a restaurant. And we used to go to Blake's. Remember Blake's on the airport road?
Yeah.
It's gone now, but it used to be great. That's what you used to get. We used to get I'd get a Knickerbocker Glory, my sister get a banana split, and we'd be absolutely over the moon.
Literally hyper over the moon. Coming over the moon. I had a great Mother's Day last year, actually. Myself and my mother went out for dinner, just the two of us.
I met you.
And, what?
I met you in the casino.
That's right.
I met you in the casino.
That's not a word of a lie.
No, that's
I'm in the casino having a game roulette, and I look up and there's Keith and his Mark.
I brought her for dinner. She said, "When you're out with your mates, like, what would you be doing after dinner?" And I said, "Do you want to come out with me and see?" So we went all over all different places. With the house on Lisa Street, we went to 37 Dawson Street, we went to Lily's nightclub, and then I ended up bringing her up to the Sporting Emporium, to the casino.
She was still going at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
She used to drag her out of the place.
The only place you were missing bringing her was Legs and Leeson Street.
No, I left her outside for half an hour.
We'll get you the score before you go home, man. Don't worry. Lads, it's been a pleasure having you in the studio. I think we've got a real flavour of what it is you guys bring to the stage. Cork Opera House, Friday 5th of May. What would be a good question?
For what? For us?
No, for the tickets. We've 2 pairs of tickets.
Who had more number ones? Westlife or
Oh, I
Boyzone?
love it. RedFM. Boyzone or Westlife, your name and where you're from, 0868 104 106. Looking forward to seeing you, Cork lads. Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
Cheers.
It's Westlife, by the way. Just